Alright guys, so I wanted to see, I got this official Bigfoot response vehicle sticker. Right now the way it's set up, I can cut it as a vinyl decal. I kind of wanted to see what it would look like with some kind of pattern behind it. So first thing I want to do is group everything. Now I was thinking maybe behind the entire image, but then I thought, well, maybe just behind the circle itself. Well, the Bigfoot area. The only thing is the eyes. I might have to get rid of the eyes, but let's try it. Okay, so first things first, we need to make an ellipse shape. Now you don't want that bigger. See how that just comes right up on that edge there? That's perfect. So that's going to go behind the overall image. Let me show you. So if I take away the fill, see, that's what you got there. Okay, let's go ahead and lock Bigfoot in for a second. Now, next thing I want to do is find an image I want to use. So let's go into my, I think I'll use a camouflage. So let's go to File, Place. I need to go into my, and you have your images where you have them. I have mine in a certain place. So wherever you have your images. Okay. So I might, let's check out this woodland camo. See, I've got all this kind of camo here. Maybe let's try this one, this timber camo. Now, as you can see, that's massive, so we're going to bring that down. Okay. So next thing you want to do, in fact, let's hide Bigfoot for now. So next thing we're going to do is just make that as close as we can to the shape that's behind it. Now you need to make sure that image is behind that shape. Okay. So highlight both of them, right click, make clipping mask. Boom. There you go. Alright. Let's bring Bigfoot back. There you go. Now all you got to do is add your cut contour line where you want it. And that's exactly what that's all you have to do pretty much to get a printed sticker with that type of graphic behind it. One thing you can do now that you got this clip group, so if you want, you go up to your clip group in your layers panel, click your image. You can make that stuff bigger, you can add more than one image. That's what I was talking about having to get rid of the eyes. I could either get rid of the eyes, or I could take a shape, fill it, make it white, or let's do red. Let's check out red. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now, forgot I'm in grayscale mode, so let's go up here, go to RGB. There we go. Oh, it's still not going. What's going on here? RGB. There we go. Okay. Put that about there. Make sure that it's not going to come out on the outside of Bigfoot there. Go into your layers panel and just drop that right in your clip group. There you go. See that? Now I don't like the idea of Bigfoot being so mean looking. So let's just go ahead and turn those back to white. There you go. That's one way to just make sure that space stays that way instead of having to do all that other crap. Now another thing you could do, click on that image again. Bigfoot's pretty dark to this image. Let's go to Effect, Blur, and add a Gaussian blur. Now see how that kind of blurred that forest out behind him? You don't want to go too heavy. Let's just go a tiny bit there. Maybe about... maybe 3 pixels. I see how you still got your trees and whatnot, but now it's kind of out of focus. And that helps to bring Bigfoot up forward a little bit. Pretty cool. So that's how you make your add any graphics you want into any decal. Currently, I'm going to be doing a lot of my decals this way. Now, to get your cut contour line, I'm going to go ahead and select Bigfoot, select the entire black version, you know, the whole decal. I'm going to hit Control C, Control Shift V, which is paste in place. Now you got your copy right exactly on top of your original. So Object, Compound Path, Release. Go to your Pathfinder, Unite. Now you got your perfectly shaped black fill shape. Now, click on that. Go to your spot color palette. Okay, you got that. Now down here in the swap fill stroke, make sure you go to stroke only. I always bring mine down to about 0.5. Now see that pink line that wraps around everything? So when I run this through the BN-20, this whole this will be a sticker. Now, here's something else I forgot to mention. Now see how I took it away from that artboard? Now, if you're printing on clear, you're gonna get this transparent background here. Since I'm printing on white, this background will be white behind him. Now you can do the same thing I did with okay, so now if I want to change the background behind this portion, here's what you do. Make another ellipse. Get it as close as you can to the shape. About there, okay. Now, don't worry so much about the color just yet. We're just going to add a stroke to that till it fills that space. There's another way to do this also with your shape builder tool. Oh, come on. But we're not going to get into all that right now. Okay, so there's that. So now what we want to do there, let's go to Object, Path, Outline, Stroke. And let's leave it pink and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we bring that. Now you want to put that underneath Bigfoot, but above that clip group. Don't put it in the clip group. Let's see how that works. Actually, I'm curious. I want to see what happens if I do put it in the clip group. Okay, that's right. Okay, see? Doesn't work. So yeah, you put that there. So now say we want to change that to, oh, what do we got here? Maybe kind of a brown. Let's see. See that? But so that's how you change. That's how you can change colors or add images into your decals. Now, if I really wanted to get crazy, okay, let's place in another. Let's place in another image. Maybe, you know, we got a lot of green camo. Oh, let's do this camo here. Okay, so now we got another camo, right? Okay. So I'm going to grab that. Control CV. Now we go here. Now we want to make that into a clip group. Or oh wait, hold on. I'm moving too fast here. Let's make that into a compound path. Right click, make clipping mask. There you go. Got your clip group there. Again, oh, where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, so again, you can select your image and manipulate your image inside the shape. See that? You can go bigger, smaller, whatnot. Alright. Now let's get rid of that original shape. I'm gonna group everything here. Now we're gonna go ahead and align everything. Boom, there you go. Now, one problem, as you see, Bigfoot's lettering is covered, so we're gonna drag that clip group underneath Bigfoot. Oh, let's see. So that clip group needs to... Okay, put it in the wrong place. There we go. See, I don't like that because that's too little dark. You can't really see anything, but it's still cool. It's a really cool way to put graphics in all your stickers. Now, make sure your cut contour is on the top in your layers groups. I always put it on the very top. It's not grouped with anything, so if you hide everything, that's all you're gonna have is your cut contour. Okay, that's how you add graphics into your stickers, all your SVG files. I'll demonstrate like here, right here too. Make sure everything's straight. See how that's not really lined up there. But for the demonstration, you know, it's you get the point. But oh, I forgot what I trailed off there. Right now I could save this, run it as into the BN-20, and we'd be good to go. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna get rid of that background. There. I like it the way it is there. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and copy everything. I'm already running a another job. Oh, I forgot what the heck I'm doing with it. Okay, these predators. I'm running these predators. I want to do a test. So let's put Bigfoot in there. I'll go to your layers panel. That cut contours on top of everything in this this job here. I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and make that about 5 by 5. Hold down Alt, drag, and then Control D, and then you got 3 exact copies. You can line them up if you want. Make sure after you use your alignment tool, make sure and check. Sometimes that'll knock things out of whack. We are good to go. So I'm going to run this entire job here. We'll go over here to my layers panel, just put all them cut contours on top. I've done that before where I've kind of left them and it makes everything weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to save it in my orders tab folder. Predator pack. I'm going to do Bigfoot response. Go ahead and save. Everything looks good here. Make sure all your boxes are checked. High resolution. Hit OK. Alright, so now I'm going to go jump into my BN-20, my VersaWorks. That Predator pack there is already done, so I'm just going to get rid of that. This one, I've added the Bigfoot, so I'm going to reload that. Put that in QA. Go to my orders tab. And Pred pack. Okay, right here. Okay, so we'll let that load. All right, let's check everything. First thing I do, always go to cut controls, hit cut only. Make sure you got all your cut contours. Everything looks perfect, okay? So I'm gonna go to layout, get media width. Then I just jump down to quality. We're doing a monomeric calendared vinyl. I always do halftone at dither. Now, since I've got a lot of crazy colors here, I'm gonna try the true rich setting. That's worked out really good when I got colors. I really want to see how this gold looks. Make sure you got your crop marks on. That's all you got to do. Now up here on the type, I don't really mess with these unless I'm doing a nesting job. And cut controls, printer control. Yeah, see, that's all. This is all just from. This is actually a new. I think these are new settings from the update. But you know, you got your dry time, vacuum. I don't know crap about that. I've got to learn that. So bear with me. I'm learning just like you. But we are good to go. Let's hit OK. Print. And boom. Then I'll just film the rest and we'll check them out. Okay, so everything's all done. Color looks great. On this red carbon fiber that I got, it's got kind of a glare through it, and that's actually in the artwork. But it kind of gives it like a kind of a matte, I don't know how to, you kind of see it. It's like a matte finish. It almost looks like it was printed dull. I don't like that, but you know, live and learn, I guess. So let's get this down so we can laminate it. I want to give it about 2.5 inches from the crop mark to where you cut. Of course, anybody's been doing this for a while already knows that, but for anybody who doesn't, make sure you have at least 2.5 to 3 inches. I always go 3 inches just to be safe, but to each his own. Now on this Bigfoot, I like how it turned out. I definitely like that I put that blur on the wooded background. I feel like Bigfoot's a little dark, so I'm probably not going to print any more of these until I refine that. But yeah, I mean, it's a demonstration, so maybe I'll give these away free in an order with another Bigfoot piece or something. So I'm gonna do a gloss laminate on these. Okay, let's get this down. We'll put that aside. All right. So I always bring the corner of my crop mark right into the corner of the laminate, and that's where you know right where to cut. I try to make these where you know, this laminate here, it's, oh, what do we got? Yeah, about 30 inches in length. So it probably would be easier if you're doing a lot of jobs just to make a job that's 30 inches in length. So I got all this crap on my table here. All right, so let's get this thing here lined up. Okay. Put that there for now. Didn't quite cut all the way, so I'm gonna. Oh, I ripped it, damn it. Make sure you cut it all the way through, or you're gonna have problems. But no biggie, I can work around that. In fact, where that piece got kind of ripped right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just take that off. Yeah, see, I didn't cut it enough, so I kind of ripped the laminate, so I just took that off. I mean, that was excess anyway. Now, we need to trim off the bottom. Okay. Ooh, man, that is off big time. Okay. My ruler I got mounted to the table. It likes to kind of move back and forth. I almost cut too much off there. Okay, lay this down, make sure you got enough, okay, now how I trim that extra laminate off, so now I don't have enough, see? But no biggie, okay? So look, I can turn it that way. Then I take that excess piece that I had and I can turn it that way. Boom. So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, I guess, you know. I should have paid more attention, but I didn't. Easy fix though, guys. Like, I'm a big, really big on not wasting. So even this piece here is going to be turned into something. All right. So we got, looks like, yeah, we are pretty close to that Bigfoot. So it's got to go exactly right there, okay? So let's peel up our laminate here. Okay. Then I'll just bend it just a bit on the top. Now in some of my videos at this part of the process, I actually cut it and then I stick it to the job. Lately I've been kind of doing it this way. Still not a big fan, but okay. Now I'm really close down here. The space between the Predator and the Bigfoot, it's pretty close, so I gotta be really careful. Okay, there's that piece, okay? Now this one, when it goes on, yeah, that's gonna be really, really close. Okay, now this other piece I put on, it's actually barely touching that. It's barely touching that Bigfoot. So I'm gonna stick my ruler under here, okay? And I'm gonna just very carefully trim off about 1/8 of an inch. See, now it's not touching. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, you could put your other piece on here. I'm not gonna just yet. Let's get this sucker going. I've been wasting way too much time on this one. But it's a demonstration, right? Okay. Alright, so make sure the camera's not gonna get hit by the vinyl. Okay, good enough. Okay, so I got that in there. Don't do that. Boy, I'm just all kinds of screwing up today. It's good. You guys can watch on What Not to Do by James. Okay, flip that over like that. Remember how I folded that laminate or that paper? See how that comes out there? All right, now let's go ahead and just slowly turn it. Now my rollers are a little tight. Okay. I'm going to take off the rest of this paper. This is a really big job. There's actually a nice little bubble in here in the laminate. That's why I don't like doing that fold over method. But luckily it didn't hit any of the artwork, so we're good. All right. Yeah, I don't like that method at all, to be honest. Okay, but since I'm only doing these 3 right here, that method's great. But when you're doing something bigger, see how I got that little bubble in there? Now, for anybody that's watching for the first time, I do know what I'm doing. I'm just trying something new. Okay. So now when I got just a little strip like this, that's okay. That's probably better for that little rollover method that I'm mentioning. But I want this to go about right there. Okay. I'm gonna go off this side since I have all that clearance. All right, make sure it's covering the whole piece, like, well, all the artwork. Okay, we're good there. Good, good, good. Okay. Now on this side, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I'm gonna have to put this about there. Sorry, guys. Okay, flip it over. Pull your laminate. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this up because it tried to go into there. That's a nice bubble. Okay, everything's good, ready to cut, but I don't like that bubble. So I'm gonna pop the bubble. It's like popping a blister. Boom. See that? Bubble's gone. Just want to make sure it's not hitting the artwork. Okay. Okay, let's load her up. Now, like I was saying before in another video, or it might have been this one, I don't know, I'm tired. On your cutting pad, on your BN-20, I used to draw a line over here to line that up with that cutting pad. Now all I do, put my finger on both crop marks, kind of feel around, and your fingers will kind of go into that little dip, and then you just kind of adjust your left and right. Okay, now watch. So on your cutting strip, so I put my fingers down on the crop marks on both of them, kind of feel around, and you'll feel your fingers go into the cutting strip. And then you just go over to the right, and then I'll pull it back just a tiny bit right there. See that? Everything's lined up perfect. I hope you guys saw that, because oh, this camera. Okay. I'm not gonna switch over to screen record. I'm just gonna run it. Oh man, I got a toothache. Okay. Open it up. Now I don't ever go out of my cut controls. Cut only. Got all my dancing ants. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll change that. Right now for my gloss laminate, I'm doing 80. So that's what I got there. 80 cutting force, cut only. Okay. I wish you could hook up your VersaWorks at home without your BN-20, but you can't. I could do a lot more on VersaWorks. Okay. Hit print. Leading crop marks. Now when it gets to that last one, I always come back here in my hand. Watch, I'll grab the vinyl That just keeps it from getting all bunched up back there. Okay, we'll let that run. I'll pull it out and weed it when it's done. Okay, everything's all done. Looks good. I'm gonna pull this out. Now, I'm not gonna sit and weed the entire job. I just wanted to show you guys. Let's go ahead and take off these Bigfoots here. So the whole purpose of this demo was just to show you like the clipping mask method. You can change your artwork on the fly. So let's see how this turned out. Now I should have checked the cut before I pulled this off, but I've done so many of these recently that I know it's gonna be okay. Okay, and that's it. You're good to go. You got some cool Bigfoot stickers. I do think, I don't know, I'd like to know in your guys' comments what you think about Bigfoot being all black like that. Does it kind of hide him a little bit? Does the artwork even need to be there in the background? Kind of an experiment, you know, but I was kind of thinking maybe I should, I don't know, maybe add a white stroke around him or something, just something, or maybe a drop shadow, I don't know. But my laminate was all over the place too, so I got a little piece of dust inside this one here. So keep that in mind when you're laminating. I was kind of trying to do this in a hurry. So best way to fix mistakes is to acknowledge them, right? But yeah, other than that, hope this was helpful in some way. The clipping mask technique, I just recently started doing that. It's just so you can make different, you can take the same design and just make tons of different versions of that design, or add and subtract things, but pretty cool. All right, thanks for watching. Hope helped you, and send me some comments. Thank you.